What is going on, kid family, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is proudly sponsored by Fuelox, and they were kind enough to send a bunch of their products out so you guys can see what Fuelox is all about. Guys, go on Fuelox right now. Use this code right over here for checkout. You guys are going to be entitled to 15% off your order, and there's a bunch of good stuff out there made in America for your application. All right, thank you Fuelox for sending me this care package out. I appreciate it. And we got a few things here that we're going to be talking about. Now, last time I made a Fuelox video, you guys saw me talking about the Fuelox fuel supplement, the fuel additive that does it all. Cleans, protects, stabilizes fuel, and that's a top-notch product. And stay tuned for the entire video, because at the end I will give you guys a little surprise. All right, if you're not familiar with the Fuelox company, US company, guys, they make additives for your vehicle and many other applications, and we got a bunch of their products out here today to test. And again, we got fuel additives right over here. We got grease for multi-purpose applications. We have a penetrating lube as well as a friction modifier eliminator for your combustion engine, and we're going to talk about all these things right now. First, this fuel additive, guys. I've been using this on my Honda Civic right there. That thing is going to be turboed sometime this month, and I've been using it. I've been noticing better miles per gallon, and I've been watching the knock count right on the engine after I've been tuning it, and I've noticed there's less knock also using this additive in the system. So that's awesome. We don't want any knock in the engine. Now, the super grease here, guys, heavy duty and weather resistant. It has many uses where greases are applicable. As you can see, it works with automotive wheel bearing grease, bearings and chassis lubricants, automotive lubricant. I mean, anything you guys need to grease up. This packaging is beautiful. Take a look at this inside here. There's your grease, guys. Whoo-wee! I'll tell you, that's some powerful stuff right there. And I'm gonna need some grease because actually I ran out of the grease I've been using right now. And when we do the turbo build, I am gonna have to tap the oil pan, and we're definitely gonna be using this grease on the tap to catch a lot of the shavings. I can't wait to use this in other applications, and I'll see how it goes. All right, the penetrating lubricant. So for the most part, I usually use just WD-40 as a lubricant and a penetrating oil when I can't get bolts undone and whatnot. But now we have a dedicated penetrating lubricant here, and it's actually in a huge bottle here, and it's not an aerosol, so that's pretty cool. I haven't tried one with pump design like this. And the craziest thing, guys, it does exactly what it's telling you it does. It lubricates, penetrates, cleans and degreases, reduces friction. It's smooth, strengthens metal on a micron level. But the craziest thing is it's bio-based and toxic free. So not only that these products work, they're actually eco-friendly, and again, proudly made in the USA. Now that's a big thing here. Proud to be supported by an American company here. Thank you, Fuelox. The next product we have here is a liquid friction eliminator, and its uses are in the engine for the most part. You pop 2 ounces of this with a quart of oil in the engine. You're going to follow the instructions right over here, and it essentially is compatible with regular oil and synthetic oils. It conditions and smooths metal surfaces, increases longevity of the engine, lubricates, extends the bearing life of the metal surfaces, and essentially it's a friction eliminator. So this is going to be nice too. Once we're boosted, guys, we're going to throw this on the vehicle, because now with a turbo, as you guys can see, the bearings on this are very small and the clearances are pretty small, so the less friction we have, the better. Hopefully these turbos work out great and the car runs a long, happy, healthy, long lifestyle. So for example, here I have my beautiful head that I took off from a vehicle once, and it's as easy as taking the oil cap off, guys, when you're changing your oil, adding in 2 little ounces, and then the engine's already working much better. Because you see, guys, all these metal surfaces are dealing with a ton of heat, a ton of metal on metal contact with a thin layer of lubricant. So if you can eliminate some of that friction, if you can help the engine run a little smoother, this is definitely a no-brainer. So this is definitely a supplement you can use in these kind of applications. Works for bearings, it works for cams, and all these thin materials that depend on anti-friction reducers. All right, and that's the summary of the Fuelox lineup right here. Highly recommend these products. We'll be using them. Thank you, Fuelox, for teaming up with me here on your product. If you guys are interested in any of these eco-friendly products that work well with your vehicle for the environment, give them a shout out. Check out their products. Use that code I told you about for 15% off. And we'll see everyone on the next video, guys. So take it easy. Peace. All right, guys. And here is the little surprise that I have for everyone. We are gonna have 4 lucky winners. We're gonna be raffling off 4 Fuelox fuel supplements right over here. Now, there's gonna be a separate video for this raffle. We're gonna have criteria that you have to meet in order to be entered into the raffle, but your chances are pretty good of getting these, so I would not snooze on it, and then you can experience Fuelox for yourself, guys. So stay tuned, subscribe, make sure you stay tuned for that video.
I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.